Welcome back everyone, I hope you're all doing good, having a great day. This is going to be my first take on Demon Hunter builds, and we are starting with open world speed farming build with 70% movement speed. You heard me correctly, the builds you are seeing on your screen has 70% movement speed currently, and we are busting through every single thing in split second. So if you are enjoying what you're seeing on your screen, I will be going into some strengths and weaknesses of the builds here so you can learn more about the builds before we get into essence and gems and other stuff. So starting with some weaknesses and strengths, starting with the strength here, the builds have really high burst damage. Like you saw on your screen, we will able to bust through everything really quick. And then the mobility is really high. We have a really nice balance between the burst damage and the mobility, 70% movement speed. And these builds are really easy to play on the touch screen as well. You can play on your controller, your mouse and keyboard. I was playing mouse and keyboard. You can play on your iPad and phone as well, really easy to play. And another really good thing, if you are a small player, mid-spender or above, you can enjoy these builds as well. And the last strength of the build is going to be really good for a mid-range and close range, so you don't have to get close and personal with the enemies to get them. You can get them from a very decent high mid-range and just keep moving. And as for some of the weaknesses here, we have to manage our cooldown. You cannot just spam your cooldown as soon as they get ready. You have to balance between vengeance and the knockback shot, because our burst damage is already so much. You don't need to use both back to back. You can just activate one. You can go with the knockback shot. When the knockback shot is on cooldown, activate vengeance and just keep rolling that. It will be giving you the best result. And another weakness of the build is going to be you need at least 1000 resonance, but I think everyone knows that you need some sort of a resonance to have this much damage, and I would suggest having optimal gems with 1000 resonance to enjoy these builds the most. And keep this one in mind, these builds are only going to be good for open world farm, nothing else. These are burst damage, high mobility builds, not the highest damage builds. So not good in PvP, dungeons or challenge rift, only open world farm, and that's it. And the last weakness is going to be you need proper family bonuses, otherwise you will be missing on many things I will be talking about towards the end. So now that the weaknesses and strength is out of the way, we will be diving into some gems here. I will be starting with some starter gems here, or free to play gems. The first gem I will be recommending is going to be Farmer and Fang, then Bloody Reach. Both gems are really good for damage, and Power and Command is going to be really good as well. Now there is one gem I just could not avoid, that is Gloomcast. Even as a free to play, you need to sell your normal gems, get the platinum, and get this gem as a demon hunter. There is no excuse to not get this gem as a demon hunter. This gem is a must for you as a demon hunter. Sell your normal gems, get this gem to rank 3, and you will be happy that you did that. This is how much this gem is needed as a demon hunter, in my opinion. So just sell your normal gems, get this gem to rank 3. You will be really happy with your decision, trust me. And then I will be suggesting Berserker Eye and then the Everlasting. And as for the P2W gems, you can have some adjustment here and there with this. This is my personal opinion here. You can have different opinion here, starting with Blood-Soaked Jade. That is really good, gives us movement speed. Actually, this is 80% movement speed with the Blood-Soaked Jade. Anyways, Seeping Bile, we have really good gem. Seeping Bile, Bottle Hope give more movement speed as well. Gloomcast, like I said, is a much needed gem as a demon hunter. Then Concentrated Veil again gives you more movement speed and damage, and so with demon hunter it will work really nice. And at the end I will suggest Holocore. You can go with Frozen Heart if you want to, but in my opinion just go all damage, you will be fine with that. And as for the Paragon Tree, I would be suggesting Treasure Hunter in open world farm, and this is how my Treasure Hunter country look in this during this video. And Next thing that I will be recommending is going to be the set item. You can see on your screen we are running 2 pieces of Ritus and we have 100% uptime on Ritus. I will be talking about that when it comes to the skills part. So we have 100% uptime for Ritus. That is going to give us beneficial duration increase and attack speed, which is much needed. And then we are using 2 pieces of Ishtar. That is giving us 100% uptime of 30% movement speed. That is one of the ways that we are getting that movement speed. So 2 pieces of Ishtar and 4 pieces of Ritus. And now we will be getting into the skills itself, starting with the primary skill that is going to be cross for short. And one of the modifier that we're using is going to be the hunger. We need that penetration so we can clear up the mobs really fast. So hunger is what I will be recommending here. And then as for the first skill, we are using the impale, and the modifier you are seeing here is impale now causes your primary attack to hull penetrating knife that deal damage to all enemies they pass through. So this skill is basically a beneficial skill. I have tested that. This is a beneficial skill. This is how you will be keeping up your Ritus 100% up at all time. The duration cooldown of this skill is really low and you can just keep spamming it before it even runs out, and that way you can just keep on activating it. Your Ritus buffs will stay up. And as for the second skill, we are using Daring Swing. 2 of the essences are really important. As for the third one, you can go with something else. The first one is going to be the headpiece that gives us movement speed, another 30% movement speed from our headpiece, 30% from Ishtar, 10% from Bloodsoaked Jade, another 10% from Bottled Hope, another around 10% from Concentrated Will. So you are seeing even as a free to play you can get up to 60% movement speed like this. So go with that helmet. And as for the pants, go with the one that increased the primary attack speed. As for the shoulders, just go with anything. I'm only using the immobilized one because it can activate my chip of stone flesh. And as for the third skill, we're using vengeance with no modifier. And as for the fourth skill, we are using knockback shot with new chest piece that gives us that wind shear effect that is the meta currently for Demon Hunter. And now we will be talking about the Reforge bonuses, why it's really important and why it's one of the weaknesses. So you need to get 3 of the family bonuses here. That is must for Demon Hunter in my opinion. And the first one is going to be primary attack. You need the primary attack on your family bonuses. There is no excuse for that. And then you need the attack speed. You need these 2 must. And the third that is going to be must is going to be beneficial duration effect increase. These 3 are must. Beneficial duration is must to have your attack speed buffs working for longer. Everything we have for Demon Hunter is buff skill, and beneficial duration is must in my opinion. And this is how the builds are currently. I will let you guys see some of the gameplay and let me know in the comment section down below what do you guys think, what builds you are running. This is currently my opinion on Demon Hunter open world farming. I see you guys in the next video. Till then, as always, have fun and take care.